wins the time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have been extremely patient. Just keep in mind, we only do this once every 5 years, and I mean, give these folks a round of applause because they do a lot of work. The leaders of these visioning groups do a lot of work. As was pointed out, they not only came to the visioning group meetings, but then they met after meetings to make preparation and to do thinking and to get ready for the Charrette. So they, like it was stated, they put in a lot of hours to prepare for it. I am just so thankful for their work. Their work makes my job a lot easier. And you've got a tough job because, you know, you get to vote on 5 goals, 1 from each of the visioning groups. So each visioning group will have a goal advancing for the Livability Initiative. Then you get to vote for 3 overall goals, so we have a total of 8. And everything I saw today, I just don't know how you're going to make your selections, but you've got the hard job. And then once you've completed that, then we'll take it and run with it. So I'm going to bring Jeremy up from the Prevention Institute, and he's going to talk about the voting instructions. And before you disperse the vote, I'll have some comments before you do that.
Great, thanks, Nate. I'm Jeremy Cantor from Prevention Institute. We're a prevention and equity nonprofit in Oakland. And I've been working with Supervisor Miley and his staff since the beginning of the EALI process in 2008, and now with Supervisor Chan's staff as well in this phase. And it's truly a unique process, I can say, unique in Alameda County, unique in California, unique in the country. And you just saw one of the ways it's unique, the investment of time from your neighbors, friends, to define the process, to think creatively about solutions to make the community better. The other way it's unique is that all of you get to express your opinions and your priorities through a voting process. And we're about to go into that process. So I'm going to go quickly over the ballot, and then we can talk a little bit about the other steps of the process. Okay, so all of you who are eligible to vote, which as Nate said means that you're over 16 years of age, live or own property, or own a business in the unincorporated areas. You got a ballot, you came in, looks like this, it's two-sided. On the first side, all 20 goals, so the goals from all of those vision groups you just heard from are listed out there. On this side, you're going to choose 3 of these 20 goals and indicate that by just putting an X in the box. Now you can't vote twice for one goal by putting 2 X's. You choose 3. You can choose 2 if there are only 2 that speak to you. Choose 2, but that's how you indicate those on this side of the ballot. You flip the ballot over, and each visioning group has its goals broken up by visioning group. Right? Everything's color coded here. You saw folks with T-shirts that represent the colors of their visioning groups. There's tape on the floor that's also color-coded to the visioning groups to guide you to their tables outside. And then the tables also are color-coded. So as you go through this section of the ballot, you're going to pick 1 goal from each of these visioning groups. Right? There are 5 visioning groups. That's up to 5 votes. Again, if there are only 4 goals that really speak to you, X check mark those 4 that are most relevant to you. Okay, so that's, you can vote for the same goal on both sides of the paper. So if there's one goal that really speaks to you, vote for it on this side and the other side as well. All right. If you have questions about how to fill out the ballot, come see me, come see one of Nate's staff members. We've got the League of Women Voters here. They'll be with the ballot boxes out by the registration area. They can help you as well. We've got the Registrar of Voters who's going to do the counting of all these ballots and get us some results quickly, very, very, very quickly, by 1 o'clock today. So I think that's basically it. Make sure that you're an informed voter. These folks have put in a lot of time defining these goals. Ask them questions, ask staff questions as you need to. And good luck making your decisions.
All right, everyone. It just warms my heart to see so many of you here. I think we have definitely surpassed EALI Phase 1. We had nearly 300 for EALI Phase 1, but I'm confident we're approaching close to probably 400 people who have participated in EALI Phase 2, because right now in the room, we clearly have about 300 people still here in the room, and some people have already voted and left, and some voted absentee. So this is just, I'm just very pleased. This is democracy in action. This is, you're taking responsibility for what you want to see your community be in terms of being a livable community. The thing is, after you vote, you can vote, put your ballot with the League of Women Voters out at the registration table. Then the voting will close at 12:15. So you have between now and 12:15 to vote. Then after you've voted, make sure you get your ballot, get it into the ballot box. If you have questions before you vote, see Jeremy, Eileen, Claudia, someone from the league, and they can answer your questions. If for a chance you mess up and you need another ballot, see the league, and they will destroy the one that you messed up and give you another ballot. We will start lunch around 12 o'clock. Lunch will be up here. You'll be able to come and get your lunch. Then we'll have the results of the balloting around 1 or thereabouts, so that folks know what the top 8 priorities for Eden Air Livability Initiative Phase 2, what they will be, and what we'll try to work on to implement over the next 5 years. At this time, before I have you disperse and go to the various locations, and remember, you can see the community profile, you can see the Charrette Community Center, you can see the wellness element in addition to the visiting groups. Before I have you disperse, we're going to take a moment of silence. We have a moment of silence for the people who lost their lives and were injured with the typhoon in the Philippines. Moment of silence for them, please. The people who are suffering as a result of that disaster. All right, so thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You're now free to start the gallery walk.